Good afternoon. Hi, it's Holly. Today, I wanted to talk about a few things. Have you ever felt like life is just slipping right through your fingers while you're stuck in the same old routine? That's something I've always lately have been experiencing. So, anyway, good afternoon. I wanted to mention a few things to you today. I most likely won't be on as long as I was the past few days. I will be a little bit shorter, but I wanted to bring up a couple of pointers. So basically, some of the pain points that I've been experiencing, and I'm certain perhaps some of you will relate to it as well. Basically, I was trapped in a never-ending cycle, working excessively, super long hours, and struggling just to make ends meet, missing out on all the most precious, important moments of my life. Can anyone else relate to that? Hi, Skip. Of going through experiences such as that, where you just feel like you're doing, and not getting to the point you want to be at, and you're missing out on so many things, which becomes hi hi cat lady, and missing out on so much precious moments. Let me know if anybody else has ever been or experienced a situation like that. And another thing that always haunted me is the fear of falling behind, of not being able to provide for my family or live the life I've always dreamed of. When I was a kid, I always visualized that life is going to be so beautiful when I got older and so forth, never anticipating that's a type of a situation that I would experience something like that. But I always felt like I was being stretched too thin. I forget what that show used to be, Gumby or Poco or something, where you just pull, or Olive Oil pulled in all different directions from one end to the other. But that was really very stressful to me, as having to, falling behind and feeling like I couldn't provide for my family, or when my kids were growing up, if my son asked me, Mom, can I have $20 to go to the movies? And I didn't have it. I didn't know, what to do. So I basically, would fumble and eventually borrow from Paul to pay Peter, versus just bringing in more income. So I felt really stretched, extremely thin. And, that was when being a single parent after a divorce and raising my children, and now as a senior, as I've mentioned in the past, Social Security is just certainly not that much to live off of, even if you're married and there's two of you. And basically it depends on your expenses, your bills, your overhead, But have any of you ever felt, that fear that just keeps you up at night? You keep flipping the pillow over and over, and when you wake up, you're exhausted because you've had a very uncomfortable, disturbed sleep throughout the night. And that was horrifying and just miserable, basically. So drop me a comment if you've ever felt like that, or if you are still feeling like that. So I'd love to be able to help in any way, that I can. But so basically, let's see if we're all, or many of us, are in the same boat. And there's a couple of holes in the boat, and that's not a way to go boating. Hi, Susie. Thank you all for joining, by the way. Now that I told you these stories and breaks that I've dealt with, through the grind of stuff, that's when I found and discovered digital marketing, as I've mentioned in the past. Hi, Coon Dog. I've found, digital marketing, passive income, and I've explained many times that I didn't even know what that was, and certainly even the word sounded technical, like text information that I wasn't familiar with and really learned. So But I'm glad I finally made that decision and did it. And I'm really learned how to I'm building successful business and no joking, in 2 hours a day, because I'm mastering it. And that part is the best because, doing real estate, like I've mentioned in the past, for 44 years, nothing is done in 2 hours. I can't even follow up on emails in 2 hours a day. So that was a task in itself. So being able to do that now, seriously, in 2 hours a day, I honestly did not think that was feasible or possible. I've been proven wrong. Definitely. Hi, Zuriel. Thank you again, all, for joining. And anyway, I know it sounds too good to be true, but it is true. It's possible. I'm living proof of doing all that in the 2 hours that I'm mastering. And that, what's really helped me, oops, I got my phone plugged in and I stepped on the wire. But, I've actually found it to be a successful way of living my life now as a senior. Young parents too. I honestly, they had this available when I was younger. I would have been all over it because to me, it's the best path. The least amount of inconvenience and time. The money is definitely there, and because you get to keep 100% of the profit. It's not, there's no upline, there's no downline, you're your own boss, as I've mentioned many times. And so being able to work 2 hours, learning how to master it, doing it, and having everything automated and streamline all my work so that I get to finally have the time and the freedom to enjoy life. That is key to, versus fretting and sweating and stuff. Anyone else here ever tried something similar or been looking for a way out of this rat race? Please let me know. Hi, Donna. Let me know. Put it in the comments, and so I can work on it with you and answer any of your questions you may have that will definitely benefit you. When you learn what it involves and what it does. So, let me know, because if you've been searching for something that actually gives you your time back, that belongs to you, we're all in this same world together. And, something my granddaughter once said when she was young, now she's 13, but at the time when she said it, she said, she was driving with her mom, and they were passing Dunkin' Donuts, and my granddaughter said, "Oh, Mom, stop in there. Let's get donuts." And my daughter said to her, "I didn't bring my pocketbook. I don't have a wallet." And she said, "That's okay. Just go in and tell him sharing is caring." I thought that was pretty clever, but, it makes a lot of sense to me that doing something like that. But I thought that was, quite unique for a little kid to come up with that solution and so forth. And sometimes you can learn from the children versus being only the teacher in life. That's what makes the unit of a family. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, but for me, the answer was just diving into the digital marketing and creating passive income, multiple income streams. And that is, that's the best, because it's now assisting me, because my goal is to become 100% debt free. I have a ways to go, and I will achieve it because I believe and I see the results from, there's 35,000 people now, members in this community. And when I started 6-8 weeks max ago, it was 22,000, just showing you how much it has grown in a very short period of time. So that's awesome. And there's so many that have so many wins, different days, different weeks, different months. Some are going to take off a little slower, and some click. One person, a friend that I know, day one got 3 people that joined with them. That's $2,700 first day. Another one I know, and these are the reasons that I joined when I started to watch them, like you watch, but I knew them from other marketing things that we had joined that wasn't good. We all learned that. But this one, when they joined, I thought, I'm not doing this roller coaster again. I tried the other one, and that really turned out to be a scam. This one definitely is so real, so exciting. It's fun. I enjoy. Like today, we had a what do you call it? A Zoom training, which is live interactive, and at the end you get to ask questions and answers. And I was blown away today. I even ran out when I was done, ran over to my husband. I said, I just learned this, and that. So you're never too old or too young to learn. And to me, to be able to work from home or wherever, whenever, and only a couple of hours a day, and I keep learning more and more every single day. But hi, Christine. But and Amanda, I don't want to exclude someone. Thank you for coming over. But I'm just so thrilled. I wish I could emphasize it enough how amazing I'm finding every single day. I actually enjoy getting up in the morning and can't wait to go sit at my desk and start on my next project or my post that I'm going to do. And I even try to get more and more creative every single day. And some of them I have with music in the background. Some of them I'm goofy on, not the live. Of course, I'm very more reserved on the live, but I can get goofy. but I'm enjoying it. That I loved real estate, but when I crawled into bed at night, I slept straight through. I was exhausted. Hey, Joe, are you still there? I can never tell if somebody's there or not there, but invite. I think I could do that. I'm inviting somebody. He might be off already. I don't know. But anyway, the reality to it is I've learned so much in such a short period of time. And when I worked in real estate, I literally, as I said, crawled into bed, exhausted, got up the next day and started the routine. And I would work, serious, no joking, anywhere from a minimum of 12 hours a day to sometimes 18 hours a day. Even Christmas Eve, I'm still answering emails. So I never had the freedom. That's the best word. The time freedom that I have now, and the financial freedom, because in real estate, you're always putting out money. You have to pay for courses, you have to pay your annual dues, you have to pay for your license. There's so many minimum. Without even marketing or advertising yourself in real estate, it was a minimum of $1,800 a year. That's before you even started. And when we went into those markets where it sunk and crashed, high salt water, and those markets crashed, you still had to outlay that money and you had to take courses. So the point I'm getting at is I worked really hard. And hard work is great, but isn't it better to work smart, make more for less time, and enjoy your life? And also the best part is from home or in my jammies if I wanted to. Jamminess. But I can't express it enough, but let me know if anybody is ready to take that first step. As I've mentioned, there's 4 different choices of the programs, $100, $300, $600, or $900. Month payment plans, interest free, and you're in business. And the first payment doesn't begin if you do if you do the payment plans, it doesn't begin till 30 days from now. So you got 30 days to even recoup. And after one sale, after your one sale, you've paid back your initial investment, and then from that point, it's all profit, 100%. So seriously, it's the best of all worlds, and I keep using that saying, but I believe that, and I'm feeling it, I'm living it. That's the best way to explain it. So, to learn more, you can get my blueprint, and it'll give you a step-by-step guide, instructions. However, hi, Linda Lee. However, that is just the beginning. And then you're given training on each and every step. So you're not left, floundering on what do I do with this after that and so forth. You have a support from the community, some support from all of us, because we're all in this together, but we're not competing with each other, which is even better. But to me, 2-hour workday, 100% profit versus affiliate or network marketing, which only gets a little piece of the pie in comparison. So, for example, you buy the Legacy Builder program. That's the program I've got for $900. If you were doing as an affiliate marketing person or network marketing person, and your profit's only 25%, you would have to sell 4 times to get the same 900. Which do you think would make the most sense and be better? Seriously, put it in the comments. Hi, Uncle Mike. But in reality, so that to me, and plus multiple income streams, multi-level, I should say, there is no boundaries. You have as many income streams as you'd like. And what I love is the training, which is, I mentioned, live, interactive. Hi, Barbara, is all provided to teach you how to build multi-level income streams, besides just with like this program, for example, or any one of the 4 programs. It's a program. When you purchase, you own it. That belongs to you. You're given all the training on how to work it and how to use it. And, excuse me, and it gives you step by step on what to do. And so you're selling an educational program, basically, and you keep 100%. Now, that's what I purchased it for. That the program that the Legacy Builder program, I use it for the platform, the program, to give myself ownership. I'm my own CEO, so I do own the program, and I get, when somebody purchases through me, I keep 100% of that profit. Basically, call it a commission, I guess, if you'd like, and that's mine. When that person does the same and buys it, and they get a following, and somebody buys through that person, they keep 100%. So why get a lot of people wonder, well, it's a program. It's not just a program. It has master resell rights, which means you can resell it over and over and over and over to anyone worldwide, anywhere in this whole world, because we have what we call a funnel, and the funnel is the system that automates it and connects all the dots with everything and automatically sends out your emails worldwide. So once you connect all that, and it's all put, when you get the program, it's all kind of there for you. You just, you're connecting this dot to that dot with the instructions. And if it's something you don't understand, that's where you get your live tech support that helps you put it finished. But that takes about maybe 3 hours. So the program I own gives me the right to resell it all the time. And there's no limit on how many times I sell it, because I own it. And that's the beauty of master resell rights. And a lot of times they abbreviate, call it MRR, which is the same thing. It's just the initials of master resell rights. So that's why I purchased it. However, because of what I own, I'm going to be implementing more products and things into my system that will elaborate and give me additional income streams to just the program itself, which is not just the program, it's your business, it's your livelihood. Good portion of the people buy just for that purpose and introduce it to others. What anybody wants to do with that is really their option, whether they want to just do what I'm doing with reselling it over and over and over. And, look at it this way. Let's say you get the Legacy Builder program. That's $900 one time, no overhead. That's it. And a $29 website. That's it. That's your only investment into it. Now I own it. And when other people buy it for whatever price they choose, it's the same thing. So, however, the program also, as I said, teaches you how to take let's say you have a storefront, business that you do, or a real estate office, or a bagel shop, whatever the item is, whatever the business is, you can actually now market that in your program in addition to just the program. So that's how you build up multi-level income streams. And there's so many. The world, there's, Shopify? You can sell products through that. You can assist with Amazon and doing stuff and make another income stream that way as well. So, for one-time purchase, you have all that and you own it. And so that's what is just outstanding to me, because there's no limit. And the best on top of all that, besides the 100% profit and 2-hour workday, is the amount of live training you get, and that's included. So if you have a business and you want to market it, because the way marketing costs today, if you're doing mail outs, or you have to physically put everybody's emails in to send them announcements and all that garbage, that's the beauty of automation with the funnel. It does it for you. When all you do is give them your web address and they go in, and then the funnel and the automation take over for you. So that's I don't know if I've explained that in the past, but that's the wonderful part about this is there's no limits to what you can do or how much you can make. That's where a lot of people are seriously earning 6 and 7 figures. That's unbelievable. Let me ask you a question. What does everybody do for a living? Are you working a 9 to 5 where you have an employer telling you what your salary is, when you're allowed to take off, or when you're going to be docked because you took more vacation time than you were supposed to? Or if that department finally gets closed out, because a lot of the businesses now are getting bought out by other companies and getting rid of a lot of the people. So there's no job security. And what is the going rate depending on what you've invested, what your company is paying you? You always have that concern in the back of your mind that, what if they do eliminate my department? What if they prefer to hire 2 young people for much less money and get rid of you because you're costing them too much money? So that's what I mean by there's no job security. That would be a major concern. Whereas me, when I was real estate, we were not salaried. It was 1099 commissioned. And when the market was wonderful, woohoo, we did great. But when the market crashed, remember 2007, and history will repeat itself again. It always does. And that lasted a very, very long time. So many people. I did a lot of short sales and helped people with pending foreclosures. I spent a lot of time and saved a lot of people and got them cash back if it had to be a short sale where they didn't walk out the door with nothing. However, that was due to the market crash, because when they purchased the home, it was, they bought too high. Let's say the market was a year before worth 200. That year was worth 300, and the interest rates went up and so forth and so on. However, when the market crashes, it went back down below way below, hundreds of thousands of dollars below what the person purchased it at. So they kind of got booted out of their own home because of the economy and the market. That's the beauty of this. I don't have that concern or worry. because the digital market has exploded and it's only going to get more. As I mentioned yesterday, Amazon is $1.8 billion a day industry, and they're digital, and $1.9 trillion a year. That, and by the way, and those are factual numbers. And Forbes indicates and has mentioned numerous times that the digital marketing is the number one income producing, paying business industry in the world. That's now. First quarter of 2024, the company I'm in is 1.2 billion. Now, who knows where that's going to be, but in the entire global arena, by 2030, it will be $1.5 trillion industry. That's, so to me, important. Quality time to spend with my family, working just a couple hours a day. I keep 100% of the profit each and every time. I can work from anywhere in the world because it's global. Automation takes care of all of that, so I don't have to call and bother anybody. And I don't. Which I had to do cold calling in real estate, and that was, I hated that. I was good at it, but I didn't like it. This, I don't have to bother anybody. I do 3 simple posts a day, little 1-minute videos, and I'm not live on those 3. I just take what I've learned, implement it, and post it 3 times a day, and I do my live like I'm doing now. And that's it. And I only do my lives Monday through Friday. I don't do weekends for live. And that's my work day, and this part's very, very good. So to me, that was such a great solution, coming and learning about this and plunging. I plugged in. I hesitated, and I honestly wished I had joined sooner. So I would have been that much further along. Although I at least did it, and I'm doing it, and so I work less time, make better money. I keep all of what I earn, and I'm not bothering anybody. It's automated. I don't have to go finding people's emails, calling them, bugging them. None of that. That's what I love. Hi, Jonathan. That's what I love so much, and makes the most sense to me, and I missed out on a lot of moments when I was a single parent with younger children, and now I got 15 grandchildren, and you bet your butt I'm going to enjoy their lives and enjoy my life too, and do the things on my bucket list and make that time. And I have a physical issue with standing on my feet too many hours a day, so this, I just don't want to be a couch potato, and I'm not. I'm very energetic and so forth. However, that's the beauty of what I'm doing here, and I like that. So does anybody have any questions for me that I can answer and explain to you? Please let me know, because I'm going to be, hopping off soon, but, put in the comments, go to my my site, my bio, put in your email, and you'll get a free blueprint, which outlines so much for you, and, find out more. And then you can ask me a question, but do that, and I'll be here to guide you every step of the way, because I believe in this. I'm seeing the results, and I'm living proof of it. And that's what I think is wonderful. So if anybody has a question, please let me know, and I will circle back tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Frequent Fridays Q&A, questions and answers tomorrow. And I will, so if anybody has a question that they'd like to know, put it in the comments, go to my bio, and I will definitely review that question and prepare a nice little video to answer your question. So, but in the meantime, go to my site, and because the blueprint's free, and go from there. So I'm going to sign off now, and Thank you for those that have joined, and have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye-bye.